vaccines too. I mean, it's basically
Oh my
what
God.
the vaccines are about. Like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can like kind of make you not get this disease that might fucking kill you or not.
It's like, did
people
we
just fight it tooth and nail.
yeah. Like,
I mean,
but did we really need it? Did we need the vaccine?
That's the thing. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it helped,
I'm sure.
but at the end of the day, I feel like the people who were gonna die from it died, and the people who weren't, I mean, we're kind of here. I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
And if you
I don't know how much the vaccine helped, but I don't know. I'm not a scientist. So.
Yeah, we're not scientists.
No.
We are not scientists.
Yeah,
we know
just a
absolutely
disclaimer.
nothing.
We're like actually pretty fucking retarded.
We're
I'm not
very
gonna lie.
brain dead
It's-
humans. We do
yeah.
not know anything, and we're bullshitting all of this right now,
Yeah.
off the cuff. This is the idea behind this. Is this a podcast? Like, is this, like, I guess, a separate podcast in a way?
I guess. Yeah. I don't know. What are we just gonna like rebrand this?
I guess. Yeah. We just
I mean, let's figure out a name maybe. What are you thinking?
maybe like I always would refer to it if I wanted to do this with you as combos with Nate, but I don't think that's a good title. So
It's a little on the nose.
It's just a little too on the nose. What if we called it on the nose, off the nose, outside the box, inside the box?
On the nose, inside the box.
On the
nose,
nose.
inside the box.
Put your nose in her box.
Yes, that is the name right there. I think that's a winner. Ding ding, baby.
That's gross. That's
Yeah.
gross. Don't do that.
Yo. I'm just gonna say, R.I.P. Roe V Wade.
Yo,
That's fucked.
for real.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Kevma was telling me this too. Like, apparently in this last month, there's been like 100 fucking decisions being made by the Supreme Court that they've just been like pumping out one after another.
Yeah, they're busting it down right now.
And they're like a lot of. There are a lot of.
I just described the Supreme Court pumping out legislation as, yeah, they're really busting it down right now.
bro.
Oh,
They're
so
hitting that
fucking
nay-nay in
stupid.
Congress, bro.
Yo, they're straight. That like stanky in there, yo. They're straight in there, just busting it down, just handing out legislation. Yeah, it's just like, okay, this is kind of fucked up. The way I'm gonna describe this, I'm so sorry, but I thought of Roe v. Wade. 50 years, right? It's been around, like the.
Probably. I have
We
no
made the
idea.
call about 50 years ago.
Yeah.
I think of the NBA, right? This is how I put it in NBA terms. Imagine a foul was called in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
No team challenged it. The refs didn't go look at it. It was just like, all right, it got called. We move on.
Okay.
Let's say in second quarter rolls around, like 3 minutes left in the second. 3 minutes left in the second. And you hear a whistle. Refs, like, I didn't like that call from 50 minutes ago. Let's go review it.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, what? And then
Yeah.
they go to review it. They review it. And usually when you review it, you look for irrefutable evidence to overturn a call. Because if it's still 50-50, just keep it as it is. Makes sense to everybody in the world, right? That's how every decision should be made.
Yeah.
Unless it's certain to go the other way, why are we just going to redo it? What? 50 minutes later in the game. So then the ref looks at it, and we don't see any clear evidence otherwise, and then they still reverse it.
Yeah.
50 minutes later. That is what happened with
Mhm.
Roe v. Wade. Dude, there was no irrefutable evidence otherwise.
It makes no sense.
It was 50 years ago. And I'm all for keep up with it. We should look at it's constitutional, right? We should be looking at this stuff consistently. Because times change, things change, people change, genetic coding comes around. We might have to add some new shit. We have to take some stuff out.
Some revisions need to be
Always revise.
Yeah.
But unless there is irrefutable evidence pointing otherwise, that call in the third, like 50 minutes ago, should have been a foul on the other team,
Yeah.
then I don't understand how you... Because only, like half the states are going to end up doing that rule anyway. So it legitimately was a 50-50 call.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And they still changed it. What?
I don't get it.
I guess the one thing I really have no say in, some people, because I imagine it like this. I have a hard time with late, like third trimester.
Yeah.
What's it called? Abortions.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's a baby, and for me, it makes me sad.
Yeah.
These people legitimately feel that way about it as soon as it's conceived.
Yeah, they're trying to get rid of, what's the word, like, Plan B and fucking, and like birth control and shit like that, contraceptives. They're literally like, it makes no sense. They're literally trying to ban the things that will stop more abortions from needing to be had.
Because it's not even about they just feel like if it's meant to, and I don't get it, but I understand, I guess, that's religiously they feel like that should be a born child.
Yeah.
And you're stopping that.
Yeah.
And it's playing God in a way. The things that it's just but now it's too late to do that. We've already made the decision that people are gonna have sex and are gonna want Plan B, and it's been 50 fucking years of us allowing abortions.
And religion also has fucking nothing to do with this.
Religion has nothing to do with the law.
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
But it seems in the last like couple years, it's just been like the government's making decisions with
Busting
fucking
it down.
like Christianity fucking involved basically, and it's just it's insanity.
Like we don't have a main religion in this country.
That's the fucking point of America. You can believe whatever the fuck you want. That is literally like what our country is founded upon. And one of our basic principles was to not muddle religion with politics. And that's exactly what is happening right now. They're banning a human right based off of fucking the Bible, basically. But I don't even know if the fucking Bible says anything about this.
It does.
Either way, why does one fucking religion have a dictation over the entire fucking country?
I guess insanity. The religion, since it's not in the Bible, it's not technically a religious thing even.
Yeah.
It's just people that follow that religion typically have that belief.
Yeah. They're pulling the religion card too, though. I mean, like, they're saying it's like...
They just... Well, because scientifically, it's a viable... Like, whatever way you want to slice it, whatever your definition of a baby is or whatever, as soon as, like, I think, like, what, a couple weeks, it's basically... It's like, fermented and it's a baby now.
Yeah.
It's just... And, it's hard to go against the science of it because then those same people that pull up the science for, but scientifically that is a baby 3 weeks in, so why are you going to kill babies?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the same people that'll be like, but climate change ain't real.
Yep.
But then again, let's flip it. I'm the guy that says climate change is real because it's like science will prove it. But then science proves that that's a baby and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So who's to say?
The thing is, I think it's just an infinitely more like nuanced problem than that, honestly.
Because it's a woman's problem.
That, and it's like, who the fuck is to say exactly when a baby is a baby or a fetus or like whatever? I mean, like, obviously they're at different stages. If you just like take a picture and like just look at it, it's gonna look different. Like you can obviously identify a baby at a pretty early stage, but like, I don't know. I just feel. Lost it, bro.
You lost it again?
I lost it.
We gotta maybe train of thought is what we could call this. How could we call this? We need a name for this podcast. Dude.
Oh my god!
It's basically a separate podcast. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it though. Maybe it won't even go on Spotify, but I think it needs to. Maybe the full episode will go on Spotify, and then I'll splice it up on YouTube. Maybe I'll do that. Who knows? I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I need a new intro for this and everything.
That's true. I mean, the world's your oyster, bro. You could do anything with
The world
this.
is my oyster.
Yeah.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that you can do anything?